You can be tired right now. You can be in a season of doing everything right and still feel like you're doing things wrong. But that doesn't mean that you are exempt from everything that the human body goes through, that every person goes through, every human being goes through. Even Christ, what he went through, what he felt, what he had to do is the things that we must do in order to achieve greatness, in order to achieve success, in order to achieve anything that we really want to achieve in life. Being tired doesn't always mean you're doing something wrong. A lot of times the right thing feels wrong. The right thing doesn't feel as if I should be really doing it. I shouldn't be going this extra mile. I shouldn't be trying to go beside myself to help somebody else. I shouldn't be having to always do these things to do the right thing. But one thing is for certain is that obedience doesn't make us immune to exhaustion. We are still humans. We still have flesh. We still have desires and we still have weakness as well. And weakness is also exhaustion. But know that it is exhaustion to bring endurance as well. Whenever you are doing the right things, that is building up endurance. Whenever you are being disciplined, that is building up endurance. Whenever you are carrying that responsibility, that is building up endurance. So feeling worn down is a normal thing. That's what happens whenever you are working hard, whenever you are doing better in life and trying to progress. Whenever you're stagnant, you're not always feeling worn down, right? You might feel stuck, but you're not feeling worn down. Being worn down is whenever you are carrying too much weight. But you start to wonder, why is it so heavy? Why is it getting heavy for me? And it could be many of reasons. But a lot of times it's when people feel like they're doing the right thing, but it feels wrong. And it feels as if they're going against themselves. And you are. It's really us that stop ourselves from going the next mile, going to the next step, going to the next journey. We are stopping ourselves. We defeat ourselves before we even begin. So we have to be very careful with that because responsibility can drain your energy. We ask for so much. There's always take, 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 but there is one thing for sure, two things for certain, as the saying would go, is that there's always things that we want to take, but there's so much more that you have to give. There's always give and take. There's never just take. If you think there's always just take, you are sorely mistaken. You believe that just taking from God is something that is righteous. You believe that taking from God is something that is right. That is not. That is actually something that is very, very much probably being deceitful, because now God knows your heart. God knows the position of what you want him for. So the enemy could give you so much and you believe that you are just taking and not giving anything, but you're giving your time. You're giving your life. At some point in time, you know at everything decision that you make, everything that you are doing right now, it is sacrificing time, it's sacrificing effort, it's sacrificing emotion, it's sacrificing something. There's never anything free in life. There's something that is costing you it. There is something that you have to give in order to receive. Caring deeply costs something. Caring deeply about anything, doing the right thing for anyone, anything, any situation, you care deeply about it and it's going to cost you something. But faithfulness isn't effortless. Being faithful is not effortless. Being faithful, God recognizes. God never forgets us. God knows who you are. God knows what you are trying to do. So the work that you are trying to do, the shortcomings and the disappointments and the mistakes that you are making, and you keep pushing through that, that's getting you through to the next level. That's getting you through to that breakthrough, getting closer and closer. Because being tired doesn't mean that you're being weak. It often means that you're carrying a weight. You're carrying your why. You're carrying your purpose. You're carrying your mission. That's going to be a natural weight. That's going to be a natural effort that you want to achieve. If that's what you really want to do, you want to make a decision today that you want to do better in life. So first, seek the kingdom and everything else will be added unto you. Right? In the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28, a part of it goes on to say, come to me, all who are weary. Right? Come to me, all who are weary. God, it's an invitation. God just gives invitations. Christ was giving invitations for people to come to the kingdom and to serve the one and only Father. That's what he was doing. And if you didn't want to do that, then so be it. But to him, he said, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. So if you are feeling as if you are carrying too much of a weight, know that you can go to God. Know that you can still be refilled. You might be feeling empty right now, but get back. Get back to the source. Go back to the source. Never forget where you came from, and know that Jesus spoke to faithful people, not quitters. So don't quit, because your faithfulness is not effortless. So weariness invites rest, not guilt. So being weary, don't be guilt. Don't doubt yourself. Don't feel like you're doing that you should quit and stop and doing all this. Nah. If you overexerting yourself, go back to the one that made you, right? Go back to the source and do and get refilled, right? And continue to fulfill your purpose and everything that you need to be doing in life. So God never asked you to run without rest. God never told you to be a marathon runner. Sometimes you just got to be a sprinter. Sometimes you just got to get around. You just got to get to the point B. You might be at point A and it's taking you everything to get to point B. You haven't even seen point C yet. So get to your point B, get to the next destination and go from there. Because if you're tired but still doing the right thing, don't lose heart. Don't lose faith. Don't lose yourself in the midst of the fire. Just like in my previous video, God says the weight you are carrying, right, is not effortless. He has not forgotten about you. And there's always a reason for what you're going through. But I appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in with me on this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, bruh. Appreciate all the effort of just supporting the channel, man. Know that you are loved and blessed, that you have purpose, you have mission in this life. And I hope y'all catch me on the next one.